What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. Currently at the Bill junkyard because today we need a reverse switch to splice off my Mark III one, put on the Mark IV one, which this car should have one. This car's automatic, just kidding. Maybe this one's manual down here. I think it is. But all I need to do, cut the Mark III square plug off, put the Mark IV oval pin on, and then good to go. Super easy to do. Are you a manual? You're automatic. You're automatic. How? Okay. Automatic. There's more over here. One of these cars will be a manual and have what I need. Let's see. Is this one a manual? This is an automatic. How is this happening? There's no way this is happening. Is this a manual? Yeah, there's a manual. Finally. Okay. So in here, under all this, oh, this is the wrong, this is an O2J. This usually is not this hard. I just need a manual Mark IV with an O2J. I've been through 6 cars at this point, 5 cars. Okay, we'll go back this way. Also, junkyard, very empty. We've been super slow for like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 months at this point. Kind of depressing not seeing this place stacked full of cars, but I promise you, we're gonna find what I need. Maybe this Audi has it. Same engines basically. Are you a manual though? You are a manual. Do you have what I need with the O2J? Here we go. So, O2J trans. And then under this battery tray here, you can see, put the light on real fast, that one right there. I have to pull the plug off, cut it, keep the wires, and then we're good to go. That was a hassle. Way too many cars for this. So, easy enough. I got us a reverse switch for the Pink Floyd, and I got a couple extra just for later on. But I want to show this car. I showed the Patreon on this car a long time ago, but never on the vlog. This thing, there's no sun right now, but this color, well, you can see that now, is beautiful. I'm pretty sure it's called Canyon Red. Let me get back here real fast. The paint code is gonna be right there, LC3K, and I'm pretty sure it's called Canyon Red. But this color is so good. Again, there's no sun, but hopefully you can see the metallic in there. Really nice color. Shame this car is a little bit you know, destroyed in all of this area and also all of, you know, that, all of that, but the color is sick. I would not mind painting something this color. I've always wanted a red car. I love Casey's Mark II and the Tornado Red, but this is good. Kind of reminds me of Memory Red, or I think there's like a Cinnabon Red too, possibly, but it's sick. Also, C-130 taking off. Love those things. Yo, the sun is trying its very best. You got this. Burn through the clouds, please. Oh man. We got fancy brakes. Wow, this is a million times better.
Doesn't it look nice? Compared
to these things were toasted. There's a huge groove at the top right there. So those are off, the new ones are on, and tomorrow this car's going to inspection because we finally got the waiver for this car. Another nightmare for a waiver for a car, but we got it. So tomorrow this car goes to inspection. Hopefully it should pass. Exhaust is good, brakes front and rear are done.
Well, I said to the other side.
Oh yeah, so brakes front rear will be done today. We're putting the car back on stock suspension, so it'll be plenty high enough. Only other thing, if the bushings for the control arms are bad, possibly, but I haven't really looked. I think they'll be okay because this car was on the road before we got it, so I think it should be fine. But if not, that's easy to fix, and hopefully nothing other than that major. Car runs good, it's not leaking anything or like cool and stuff. So hopefully come tomorrow afternoon, we got long plates on this car, and you can drive around the little GTI. Brakes look good. I've been seeing them like this for so long. I can see like nice ones. Looks good.
Driving the car like on the road tomorrow.
Listen, you're about to experience the Mark III life. Okay, you've been in these hoopty Mark IVs, and so have I. Like,
you say that, you keep getting them. Like, you literally keep getting them.
I will say, so Mark IVs are good for 2 things. I mean, I do love this car. I genuinely love this car.
This wagon looks so much better than the variant. 1,000 times.
This is a variant.
Yeah, but this one looks so much better.
You mean
the Mark
black
IV
versus silver?
No, a Mark IV looks so much better than the Mark III. Yes.
Well, this could, because it has the Jetta front end. If it had the Golf front end,
it looks way better than that.
No.
Way better than that. That's like, yes.
No.
This car is ugly. I'm gonna make it great, but this car is ugly.
This car is gorgeous, first of all.
Mark IIIs are ugly.
Oh, whew. That's fight words right there.
I mean, I have one. Like,
comments down below.
And I'm gonna take care of it.
Comments down below. Excluding the Jetta front end wagon, Golf 3 wagon, Golf 4 wagon. Golf 3 wagon looks better.
No, it does not. Nope, it does not.
It looks better.
No, the Golf 4
now
wagon
Jetta front end on a wagon looks sick.
Okay, the Jetta front end looks really nice, but the Golf front end, I would take the Golf front end any day over that.
Listen, so clearly you fell at some point today, hit your head.
No,
Delusional.
No, I didn't.
Thinks a Mark 4 looks better than a Mark 3.
No.
Delusional today. Your brakes look nice though. A little bit delusional
I'm gonna
today.
take care of this Mark 3, but it doesn't mean it's not ugly.
It's a good looking car. It needs some paint, but it's a good looking car.
It's going to look really good.
I know. I think this front end, this is my favorite front end in the Mark 4. The Mark 4 Jetta front end, even bone stock, looks gorgeous. But I would say Mark 3 variant versus Mark 4 Golf variant. I would take the Mark 3 over the Mark 4.
No.
I just I like the round on the R32 because it's round and like square, but just a standard Golf front end, I'm not the biggest fan of. Not the biggest fan of. Comments down below. Golf 3 wagon versus Golf 4 wagon. Which you like better? It's the Mark 3 wagon. It looks better. Stock versus stock.
It's the Mark 4 wagon.
I don't know.
They look so sleek and they're like square but round but square. Like they just have all the
hoopties. Listen, I said you've been driving that hoopty. You drove the TDI hoopty for a while. You're about to jump. You're about to jump.
I love that car too.
That was a good car for fuel mileage. I was saying golf Mark 4s are good for two things: daily vehicles, which I love this one. Daily vehicles and engine swaps. I stole the VR5. I stole the 1.8T. Okay. No, this is a great car. I said you're about to jump into the Mark 3 lifestyle. You're about to know what it's about. Now you're getting there. Now we're getting you just skipped this, went to the Mark 2. Yeah, the Mark 2 and the Mark 4. Now we're getting the best one.
Now I'm getting the last picks.
Also down below, what's the best generation of the Volkswagens? It's Mark 3.
Mark 4.
Nope.
Mark 4.
Nope.
Mark 4. Mark 6.
Nope.
Like Mark 1s, Mark 2s.
Oh, you're
Mark
listed.
3. Mark 3 is now kind of close to where Mark 5s are for me.
What? Oh wow, she just said Mark 3's like Mark 5s. You're about to get toasted you're about to get toasted in the comment section. I didn't like Mark 5s before. After I had one for a while, they grew on me. It's very round and bubbly, but it grew on me.
Well, it's just gonna grow on me. I don't love it, but I like.
So aside from the Golf 3, Golf 4 thing, leave a list down below rating Mark 1 to Mark. Well, we're at the Mark 8 now, but there's not a Mark 8 Jetta, but Mark 1 to Mark 8 in your order.
Just go to 6.
I'll do it on spot now. Let's see. Favorite of all time, obviously Mark 3 is number 1. Second favorite, that's tough.
Well, you have to say that. You're engaged.
Well, this is my favorite car. Like I love the Mark 3. It's my favorite platform by far. I don't know for number 2 because I love the Mark 4 platform. I do love the. Well, I like the Jetta front end.
Just say you like Mark 4s. You have to keep on putting on.
No, I do like Mark 4s. I do.
Just say you like them.
I do like the Mark 4s, but I think I don't know. By the end of this video, I'll make a full list. It's hard to think. Sure. I love the Mark 2 as well. I love your Mark 2. I love the Mark 1s. I don't know. Okay, I'll do it easy. I'll do it right now. We'll do Mark 1 to Mark 7 or 7.5, but just Jetta. We'll exclude the. Well, I like them better.
Why is this always got to be about you?
I like the sedan. I like the sedans better. I like sedans and just Jetta better. So we'll do all of them. Mark 3 is first.
No.
See, the second's so hard. I'm between Mark 3 first, Mark 2 second. What's that? See, this is hard. I can't do this. I don't know. Because like Mark 2, 1, and 4 are like all.
Just have your number 1.
Mark 3 is 1. I would say Mark 1, 2, and Mark 4 are all like the same for me because I think they all look great. And I would say Mark 6 and 6.5 are pretty much the same thing. I do like 7 though. It's a hard. This list is going nowhere. This has gone nowhere. Do your list between Mark 1 through 8 of the Golfs.
Why do you have to limit mine to just Jettas?
No, I said do Golfs. So you can do the Golf.
Mark 4, obviously.
There's 1. Okay. You like the Mark 4 over the Mark 6? You love the Mark 6.
Well, I like the Mark 4 R32 over the Mark 6 GTI. If that's.
Well, I was doing like overall just the body style in general.
If it has the R32 kit on it.
Okay, so Mark 4 R32 is your favorite for number 1 for Mark 4.
That's my favorite.
Okay, then Mark 6 second.
Mark 6, and then I would say Mark 1, and then I would say Mark 2. And
dang, Mark 2's 4th.
Mark 3. And
Mark 2's 4th.
Huh?
You put Mark 2 4th.
For the like Golf style, the body, like the hatchback.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
You Golf. But where'd you put Mark 2 Jetta then?
If I had to do Jettas, I would say Mark 2 is number 1.
Number 1, okay.
And probably the Mark 4 Jetta.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
And then Mark 1 Jetta.
Mark
would be
3
really nice.
Jetta.
Mark 3 and then Mark 5. So
these lists are hard to do. They actually kind of are hard to do.
Okay,
like pick
but
all of them.
my list is pretty accurate. I bet you most people will agree with my list.
No.
Bet.
At least you're number 1.
Bet.
I bet money right now. I bet money right now that
20.
more people would agree that Mark 3 is number 1.
Maybe you have more to offer.
Mark 3 is
I said
this
honesty
first.
and truth.
Mark 3 is first. You're saying Mark 4 is first?
For Jetta?
For smelling like crayons and hoopties and part outs?
Are we talking about...
I'm saying in general, like Mark 3,
hatchback
like platform.
or the sedan?
Both, platform. Mark 3 first.
No. For the hatchback, it's gonna be
No,
Mark
just
4 R32.
no, dude, do straight platform. Just straight platform.
Mark 4.
Mark 4 platform is number 1.
I like how the Mark
See,
3s
it's
have
hard to
additions.
do.
I like how Mark 3s have additions, but I like the Mark 4 better. If I could
It's
pick,
really
I
hard.
would-
This is almost an 8-minute
daily
clip.
would be a Mark 4, always.
Daily Mark 4, dailies are good just to beat on and drive all day long.
I would keep a Mark 3 and put rare parts on it, but like...
Yeah, because these are the ones you want to build. These are the ones that you just daily.
I want to build my R32, it's just expensive.
It's a hoopty Mark 4.
You're done. You see I fixed all the doors?
Yeah, they fixed
I
them.
have
They
things to
fixed
do.
themselves.
I have
So
things
she
to do.
fixed the back, the passenger rear door, and it wouldn't lock. It just stayed unlocked the entire time. It wouldn't lock.
It actually tried though.
Well, it would kind of move, but it
The
wouldn't lock.
mechanism-
And then, like last week, we're in the car, and all of a sudden, both back doors were working, like locking and unlocking, and she was so happy.
Because I fixed it.
It fixed
I
itself.
fixed it myself because I'm a mechanic.
Anyways, this is a 8.5-minute clip,
Because
and
you're
we've.
dramatic. Like you literally drug that out so far.
Well, no, I always want to talk to you about it, but like, it's hard to actually pick.
People are going to pick with my list. because
They're
it makes more
not
sense.
gonna pick with your
The
list.
Mark 4 is better than the Mark 3.
It's not. It's definitely
The
not.
Mark 3 has a lot of cool things to offer. I agree. True.
Cooler.
Looks-wise,
Cooler than Mark 4.
if Mark 4s had all those additions, oh my god.
But they don't, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's why it makes it harder. but
No,
it's
you
still
can't-
easier to put Mark 4, Mark 3.
It can't be harder on things that don't exist.
I can make it exist. I will call up.
End of discussion. Mark 3 is number 1. Mark 4s are somewhere below that.
Just see what the comments say.
We're gonna agree that I'm right. Okay, we agree. All right, so after that debacle, which we all know that I'm clearly right, Mark 3s are definitely superior to all the platforms, but leave a comment down below. I know I'm right. Anyways, back to this thing. We need to get our reverse switch done. So over here, which is that one, that's the Mark 3 reverse switch. Gonna pull this plug off, put the Mark 4 one on, connect it, and then that'll be done. I want to get the battery cover put on, also have the nice hydraulic hood struts, and then also my Fisher seat box that Dimitri got me for retro wheel. So I'll toss that in, toss these on because I'm tired of lifting the hood. That's got to go. Battery cover, reverse switch, and that's pretty much it, since I filmed half this video talking about Mark 3s versus Mark 4s and everything else. But there's not too much to do today, just small buttoning up here and there. I'm waiting for parts from Miley. Hopefully gonna be here this week, and then next week hopefully drive the car, which I am very excited to hop back in Miley and drive the car around, have some good old 12 LVR6 sounds. Like the wagon's sick, but we all know Miley just sounds perfect. All right, so our reverse switch right down there is done, and battery cover is officially in. Definitely makes the engine bay look a lot cleaner. And I'm thinking for the intake, because we just have open MAF right now, they do make the new speed one that's more like an oval shape. It's a bit skinnier and actually has like a cool like metal guard that goes right here. If we scoot this like all the way forward up to here, we should have enough room to fit that oval intake right here, and possibly also fit the new speed little metal guard. Maybe. I said for now, this will stay up in the engine bay. Later on, might go to the trunk, but for now, not a big deal. And also kind of covers up all the wires down here, making it look a bit cleaner. So for now, this will stay. But let's go ahead and test and make sure our reverse lights are working properly. Get this. So we'll do key on, dumper to reverse. We should have lights back here. Lights back here. No lights. Did I plug these in? I think I did. Hold on. Hold on. We're in reverse, right? These work, right? Okay, that bulb's flashing, and then brake light works. I wonder either. Do I need key on? My key is on. Should be in reverse. I might turn on and see if it turned on fast. Let's see. So still no reverse lights. I wonder if those bulbs might be bad. I can't remember if they worked or not before. Let me swap them out real fast and we'll go from there. All right, let me see what we got going on. So it's plugged in. This one had that weird bulb. I think these ones were the ones that beeped. They don't look blown. Oh, that looks kind of melted though right there. You can see that or not. I'm gonna put some like factory ones back in here and see if those work. Yeah, if you look, both of these are like completely melted at the bottom. The bulbs look good, but the whole base section's all melted, so I'm hoping that's my issue. So I went ahead and tossed in some factory bulbs. This one right here, which I know this one works. I tested it in this spot, but still in the reverse spot. It still doesn't come on. I know the car's in reverse because I backed up and it works no problem. So either the switch I spliced was the wrong one, but that's the only one left. I mean, this one had to be the reverse switch. Either this was wrong, but I don't think it is, or my actual reverse switch on the trans is bad. But I don't have a spare one right now. Actually, I might. Hold on. Do you have one on you? Oh, there's one down there. This is my 6-speed. That one has one. I think there's one over here somewhere off my other 6-speed. This one probably has one too. Okay, so I have one. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off this one. We'll test that one to see if that's my issue. I'm hoping it's just a bad switch because the wiring should be correct. This is the only other plug I had down here, so it had to go to this, I assume. There's no other plugs over here that I have. So I'm hoping it's a bad switch. We'll swap it out, put a new one in, and then hopefully have reverse lights. So old switch is now out. New one's tossed in and plugged up. Now we should have reverse lights, I hope, unless that other switch is bad or I'm just in the wrong wiring altogether, but I think we're okay. So already reverse lights, still no lights. Either I have 2 bad switches or I have the wrong wires, which that's the only one that's there. The car is definitely in reverse, like it's definitely in reverse, but I have no reverse lights. I got brake lights. I have no reverse lights, and I don't know why. All right, well, let me try. I know the bulbs work, for sure. The car's in reverse, for sure. So either I have 2 bad switches, which would be outstanding, but not impossible. I have 2 more switches to try, but that's the only wire I had over here that would be for that. Unless I used the wrong one, but there's nothing else over here. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna try another switch in the tower. If not, maybe I missed a plug from over here, but I don't think I did. I mean, to have 2 bad back-to-back would be impressive, but not impossible. All right, so switch number 3, still no reverse lights. I know the bulbs work. I know the cars are reverse. For me to have 1, 2, 3 bad switches in a row, it's not impossible, but I really don't believe it. I'm wondering, I mean, last time I talked to Matt for the reverse switch, and same for the Savoy, the wires here shouldn't matter, he said. Just connect it and plug it in, but maybe I have it backwards on this one. Maybe something's different on this plug. Possibly it's all the same stuff, but I don't know. I'm gonna pull this back apart, just flip them really quick, and then plug it back in and see. I can't imagine I have 3 bad switches in a row. The bulbs work, the car's in reverse, I backed it up. It has to, I mean, this is the wrong plug, but there's no other plugs over here. This is the last one, so it has to go to that. So I'm gonna try to switch in the wires and see where we get. So I went ahead, swapped the wires around, and still no reverse lights. I'm not sure what's happening. Keys on, car's in reverse, bulbs are good. So either I have 3 bad switches, or so I can't. There's not. This is fine. It has to be fine down here. It has to be the switch. So I have 1 more switch over there somewhere I'm gonna pull off, or maybe I'll take one off my VR6 wagon that I know for a fact works and try that one and see. But I can't imagine I have 3 bad ones in a row. That seems highly unlikely. Okay, we'll try the last switch I have before I pull out of one of our cars, and then if that's still not it, then I have no idea. All right, my friends, we're about to play a game called Remove the Battery Tray and see if there's 1 more plug under here, because this one over here, Matt said he thinks is for the washer pump over here, which is gone now. Cause I went through and I disconnected it together like that to put straight power to the lights. In reverse, still no reverse lights, so something is wrong. I think this is the wrong one, but I didn't see any other one, so I'm gonna pull this out. There might be 1 more hydrant here that's the right one for this. If there's not one there, then I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna pull this out and see what we got. All right. No, that's gone forever. I'll give it a minute. Okay, survey says no plugs. Look, you can see, as I see, there's no other plugs that are down here. No, this is it. There's only one. There's a ground there. These ones go back. The plugins over there. I have this one. This was the only one that was left. Unless I'm just missing it, but I don't see any more plug over here. That one goes to starter. That's it. That's all I see. Back there, but that one's plugged in. That one's plugged in. This one goes to there. That's plugged in. This one goes to there. That's plugged in. This long one goes to the back of the trans. That's plugged in. Yeah, that's it. It's only one. This is the only one I have left that I thought would go to the reverse switch, but I guess it does not go to the reverse switch. I'm confused. Stand by. So I talked with Matt. He said the wires coming out of the harness that he made for the reverse switch should be red, black, and blue, black. But I went through everything. Like you guys saw, I went through everything over here. I don't see those wires. I have these two here. The only two that don't go somewhere. But he said these ones, which is green and orange, and then blue and like brown. These should be for the washer over here, the pump. But that's all I have. I checked everywhere else that I put it in the wrong spot. But everything has a home. This goes to the starter. These go back that way. That goes to the trans. There's nothing else over here unless I am just completely missing it. But I don't know. I feel like I double and triple checked, and I just don't see an extra plug, 2-wire plug anywhere. I don't see those wires either. So possibly there's a chance it didn't get added in. Maybe. But at the current moment, I just do not see those wires anywhere. So for the time being, we shall have no reverse lights, which isn't a big deal right now. I just want to get them in so they work. But if we're missing the wiring, we might have to wait a little bit before we can actually do that. But at the current moment, that's on hold. I'm gonna go ahead and put the battery back in, toss in the hood struts, and then I think we're done with this car for the night. I had to go through and adjust the e-brake on the GTI real fast. Make sure that's working. It's working now, but it's kind of loose. If you look, she's back up to stock height, front and rear, just for inspection. That way there's nothing they can say about the height of the car. There's new brakes in the front. There's new brakes in the rear. We checked all the bulbs in the car work. All the boots of the axle look to be in good shape. They might say something about the control arms, possibly, but I think it's okay. Other than that, I think the car is completely good to go. It's got to tighten up the e-brake, and then that's it. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have long plates for this one. And then also over here, I got the KWs, the KW V1s, and I think tomorrow, if I have time, we might toss these onto here. I think it's time we get rid of all that. I think tomorrow's the day we lower this girl down. I'm gonna leave it on the BBS RCs for a little while longer because I want to see it low on these wheels, but then after that we'll swap to the Porsche wheels and have it all dialed in, get a nice little stance to it. Yeah, I think tomorrow, if I have some time, we'll go ahead and toss KWs on the wagon, get her all lowered down. But yeah, that's your updates. Inspection tomorrow, lower tomorrow hopefully. And I want to put my hood struts back into this thing, and I'll back it up, and then I think we'll be done for the night. All right, get ready. Get ready. Watch this. So, one-handed. Oh, yeah. Just holds itself. These things are so cheap, yet one of the best things. Every Mark III needs these. They look great. They're so cheap. 1000%. You need to set these for your car. You can still order them online. There's some part numbers over there. You can find them on normal eBay as well, like US eBay, but super cheap, like $25 and brand new. One of the best things to ever put. There's no more hood prop, engine looks cleaner, super nice. So that is done. Also, if we look inside the car, we've got our Fisher box, bam, down in there. And what I want to do, I want to get some Pink Floyd actual like cassettes and have like one or two of these open, kind of like this at a show, or maybe just one open, so you can just see one of the tapes sitting there. I think that would be super cool. Just a little touch to add with all this for the Pink Floyd stuff, but just one little cassette sitting down there, I think that would be dope. But that is it for this car. Now I must go fix an e-brake cable or cables on the GTI. Yo, I have not been sitting in the back of the GTI in quite a while. I think back when I did the belts was the last time I was sitting back here. This car has a great interior. The black, the red belts, the checkered seats. This thing is clean and I like it. So under the rear console here, we'll pull the ashtray out of the way. You can see the cables right there. Looks like we have a lot of room to actually tighten them up, so hopefully that will fix our issue. Otherwise we'll have to order new actual e-brake cables to fix it if they're like broke somewhere, they're kind of stuck or like seized up inside and like rusted. But if I can fix it tonight, we can do inspection tomorrow. If not, we'll have to wait on inspection and go at a later date. But with seeing how much room they both got, I should be able to pull this cover off, tighten those down, and hopefully get it working better. Because right now it goes like, it goes way up. So normally it would stop like right there. So hopefully we can get this thing sorted out here. So I went ahead and took a bunch of the slack out of the backside. You can see this was way farther forward before. I moved the entire thing back and tightened up a bunch. So now I pull the e-brake, it gets tight about there versus being way up here. Now you don't want to go too tight to where as when you drop the e-brake down, it doesn't actually release, but I've got it pretty much in the perfect spot where it's tight early on, and when I let it go back down, it's all the way off and actually releases the calipers in the rear. So this, I mean, that's as far as I can go really. So if this doesn't work, then we need new cables, but I think this should be good. All right, moment of truth. Did we fix the e-brake? Let's see. So let's go ahead and start her on up. That's good to go. No lights on the dash. Very nice. So we're gonna put the car, we'll pull her up. I'm gonna put the car in first gear. Okay, perfect. Perfect. You see it squatted all the way down, didn't roll, so should be good to go. Like I said, this thing should be good, unless, like I said, unless they get us for like control arm bushings or any of that kind of stuff. But there's no leaks, no lights on the dash, all the lights on the car work, e-brake works, brakes are new. I think we're in the clear. I think we're in the clear. Little GTI finally getting on the road. That's sick. This thing's cool. I'm excited for her. So I feel like we didn't do too much in this video, so I have one more thing I want to open, which is this box right there. And I've had this box for probably 3 months at this point. It's a front lip, one that I've always wanted. I bought it like 3 months ago, haven't even opened, just been chilling here. Don't really know what car I want to put it on, but for the meantime, on the Pink Floyd, I don't have the full Votex kit, so for right now, I think we'll toss this one on. I'm excited to see how it looks. All right, so I wanted one of these lips for a long time. The reason why I never got one is because they're kind of annoyingly expensive, and I just didn't want to pay that much for this lip. But this one came up for sale for honestly a super great price, so I just bought it just to have one. And now we can see it on the Pink Floyd and how it looks. All right. Any guesses? There's one half. If you don't know already, then you just don't know. And then half number 2. We got ourselves a Henry Lloyd guiding lip. A little scuffed over here, but I got it for a super great price. There's no giant cracks in it. It's not destroyed. Definitely needs trim paint, but overall, pretty good shape. Actually, I've seen a few of these where people actually paint match this in the car and run like a Rieger splitter underneath it. Actually looks pretty good. I saw one car who had, I think he had either Zender or Votex rear. He had Zender side skirts, and they had this front lip with a splitter. Honestly, not bad. Not bad, but we'll go toss this lip on the Pink Floyd and see how it looks. So currently on the car, we have the factory CL lip, which honestly isn't bad. Not a bad lip. Shallow on the side, then drops down in the front. But we'll see how it looks with the good old yachting lip. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually liking this car a lot more than I thought it would. Definitely needs trim paint, 1000%. It's not bad. It actually looks a lot deeper than I thought it would. Interesting. I actually like that a lot. Very interesting. Now I'm kind of torn. I like that a lot. So what we could do, until I find the rest of my Votex kit, because finding an OEM Votex front lip and side skirts is very expensive, and also right now like no one has and they want to sell. I have the rear lip you guys already seen, But what we could do, I could leave the car no rear lip, do some OEM side skirts, and then the yachting front lip. We can paint match everything so it ties in with the bumper trim. Or we could also do paint matched factory rear lip, paint matched like side skirts or no side skirts at all, and then a paint matched yachting front lip. Like if you think of Kyle's car, the blue GTI, he has a paint matched op front lip, no side skirts, and then paint matched factory rear lip, and the car looks super, super clean. I'm actually liking this a lot more than I thought I would. And then also I saw one person who had the rigger splitter under the yachting lip, also looked really sick. Interesting. Well, this might be phase 1 of the body kit for the Pink Floyd until I find the rest of my Vortex kit. But we might just rock this lip. I mean, this lip in brand new trim paint, factory side skirts trim painted, everything trim painted, but just the whole green and texture look, I think would be killer. And then we'd also swap to paint match everything and then eventually swap to the Vortex stuff. But I don't know, I'm liking this. What do you guys think? Do we like the yachting lip on the Pink Floyd? I do. I'm actually loving it. Not bad. I'm glad I got it. Like I said, I wasn't sure what I was going to use it for. Maybe the variant, but I wasn't quite sure. But honestly, I like it on the front of this car, and it makes the whole front of the car with the dual rounds. It just looks really, I don't know, aggressive. Let me close the hood. Let me get a little complete look here. Oh yeah, that's really not bad. Interesting. So, leave some comments down below. For right now, we'll leave it on the car, no problem. But you think we should paint match it, trim paint it? I'm kind of thinking, honestly, trim paint all the molding pieces, door handles, front bumper, rear bumper, that kind of stuff. Trim paint this, some factory side skirts. I think that would be super, super clean. It'll look good. And then later on, swap to the paint match full Vortex kit and call it a day. Dang, dude, that actually looks sick. Cool. Well, there you go. Not a bad way to end off this video. So with that, I'm gonna end today's video here. Wish us luck. Hopefully tomorrow is smooth sailing. The GTI passes first try. I think it will. Just fingers crossed it does. Hopefully after that, I have time to lower the wagon down. I'm dying for that car below. It's just about springtime and it's time. It's been way too long. I've been right around stock height, monster trucking forever. It's time to be low. So hopefully tomorrow's the day, and then a little bit after that, we'll toss the Porsche wheels back on and get that thing looking really, really good. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.